Often my clients ask me how they should deal with their divorce. Dealing with divorce can mean different things to different people. People generally need to deal with their divorce on multiple levels. There is usually a deep emotional aspect to divorce. Your relationship is ending. Children can multiply the emotional impact of divorce exponentially. By definition, divorce means the destruction of the family. This disruption in family routines can sometimes be a very difficult adjustment for the children. You'll need to help them cope with the changes. You'll also need to deal with the financial realities of divorce. Both the financial cost of the divorce itself and your new financial situation once the divorce has been finalized. Now, divorce lawyers typically charge between $300 and $500 per hour. At those rates, the costs can really add up quickly. Just 1 hour in court can result in a $2,000 bill for you and another $2,000 bill for your spouse. This is because lawyers will spend several hours preparing for court. The lawyers will often file motions and compile evidence before the court date. You'll be billed for every minute of it. Then the court date itself can often take several hours as you have to check in and wait for the judge. This is why just one court appearance can often result in a $2,000 bill for each party. You and your spouse can easily spend $4,000 just to argue over one simple matter. If you decide to settle your case in court rather than negotiate, you'll need to be prepared to deal with these expenses. Making several court appearances in between lawyer-run negotiation sessions can quickly lead to a 5-digit lawyer bill. Unfortunately for most people, the financial expenses and stress don't end once the divorce is final. One parent will likely have to pay child support. The other parent receiving the child support will often bear the financial burden of raising the children on their own. In addition to child support, you could also be required to pay monthly alimony to your spouse. Paying both child support and alimony often requires a significant lifestyle adjustment to the person paying it. In some cases, the financial burden can be unbearable. I've seen people go from a beautiful 4-bedroom house in the swanky suburbs to a studio apartment because that's all they could afford after their divorce obligations. As if that wasn't bad enough, these people are often still paying off their 5-digit lawyer bill in monthly installments for months, sometimes even years after the divorce. People just starting out often get roommates because it's cheaper when people share household expenses. When you get divorced, you essentially lose your roommate. Instead of sharing one cable bill or electric bill, you'll now have two. For the first time in years, you'll each have your own mortgage, rent, electric, and cable bills. This is an unpleasant reality people often overlook until they actually separate. This is often a financial shock to some people. Dealing with divorce can be tough, but it doesn't have to be. I do everything I can to help my clients avoid court and settle their divorce in weeks, not months. If you take the right approach, it's entirely possible to settle your divorce in just a couple of weeks for just a few $100s. Unfortunately, most people's first instinct is to pick up the phone and call an attorney. This is a huge mistake. You're much better off emotionally and financially avoiding lawyers and settling your case outside of court. If you take the right approach, it's much easier than you think. To learn more, please visit my website at greatdivorceadvisors.com or click on the link in the description below. To see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. There are many ways to deal with your divorce. The trick is to choose the easiest way.